The hour is late. The wind has gone cold. The days are dark, and once again, we return to Spooptober. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this all year long. Like, I think we finished up playing Castle. Stop doing things. I think we ended up finishing April, I want to say. And what the fuck? With Aria of Sorrow, and I've kind of been playing. I've been wanting to play Castlevania ever since. But I've kind of been like, I wanted to pace myself out so I didn't get burnt out on it. So yeah, we're going ahead and save this for October, and here we are, finally. I've kind of enjoyed how much, like, the anticipation has been growing through the whole year. I've been looking forward to this, so that's a cool thing. Always try and make those moments for yourself where you look forward to things. So, a few things really quick on there is time, shit. A few things really quick on how the month's gonna go. Some quality of life things. So we're playing on the PlayStation right now. I've got the 3 Castlevania collections. Now, previously, like 3 years ago, when I moved into this house, we had our Wi-Fi come with us, but the Wi-Fi service was crap. I had a 2G and a 5G signal, and the 5G didn't work at all, so I was streaming on the 2G, and it would periodically drop the stream after like an hour. I finally got the ISP to fix it. It had been running really well ever since then. We had the PlayStation plugged into the router directly with a landline, or an Ethernet line. I'm sorry. Fast forward to today, the 5G is still pretty okay, but the PlayStation's now on the opposite end of the room, so it's on wireless. And if you know anything about how the PlayStation handles Twitch streaming, which is what we're streaming natively through the PlayStation, if it loses the internet connection, it cuts the stream completely, which is super annoying, especially if I'm trying to stream for a few hours at a time. So, having been said, so not just for Super Castlevania, for all of the Castlevania games that we're playing for October and maybe November too, we have a primary plan and a backup plan. The primary plan is we're going to use the PlayStation, stream the PlayStation, as long as it's working well. If it starts crapping out, I'm going to plug it into the capture card, and we're going to capture it that way. And I'll stream it off my laptop with OBS. Which is honestly a safer plan, but if I did that, none of my cables are very long. I would have to be sitting like 3 feet from the TV, and I'm sitting on my couch because I'm lazy, and I like that idea better. I'm trying to take a break from the computer for a little bit. It's just it's clunky getting everything ready to go and having to do with all the cables, even if it's just a little laptop. Like, if I have 3 or 4 things coming out of it, it gets cumbersome. I don't know. Streaming off the PlayStation, I've got the controller and I've got my headset, and that's it. I don't have to worry about anything else going on. So that's just kind of like a thing. It really kind of pertains to everything I stream off the PlayStation. When in doubt, the capture card can come out. But I haven't had to use that too often now. Honestly, I didn't think I could do it at all. Until I realized I could change the bandwidth, which is what was really throttling my stream frame rates. So the list of games we're going to be doing for October. So Super Castlevania's first, then Bloodlines, then Dracula X, and those are the big three we want to get done in this time. Once I get those done, we're going to replay some games. Rondo of Blood, we're going to do Richter only, because I did it with Maria last time, and Maria made that game a lot easier, and Richter makes the game infuriating, so that ought to be fun. After that, we're going to do Symphony Night with Maria and Richter, since I have those modes unlocked now. And then we're going to jump back into the Game Boy games, so Circle of the Moon. I think it's either Wizard mode or Crossbow mode. I don't remember what's the next one after you beat the game with Vampire Killer. Whatever the next one is, we'll do. Harmony, we're going to do Maxim. I'm not really sure how long that one's going to take. Probably not too long. And then Aria, we're just going to cheese it. Because in that game, after you beat the game, you get to keep all your stuff, all your souls, all your equipment. And we had the end game stuff, so we'll just see how long it takes to go through the game a second time with all the really powerful junk. Not really a big thing, just kind of a little thing for me. So that it's going to look similar. We got through those 5 games last time. Last year, I mean. So we'll see if we can get through them this time. So back to Super Castlevania itself. I tried doing this one, I think, after Aria. I don't really remember. It was one of the last ones I did, and I got really frustrated with it. Number one, I didn't expect it to be as hard as it is. It's actually a very challenging game. It was deceptive because it crept in like 3 or 4 levels in. And then I kept losing connection to the PlayStation. And then the next day we came back and I realized, oh crap, it didn't have a save function, or I couldn't figure out the save function, and it didn't save anything. So I'd have to start over again. So I tried Bloodlines, and I think we lost connection again, and I just said, the heck with it, I'm done. And that kind of concluded Castlevania time. I think that's really all we have to discuss this time. This is probably going to be, if I can get through all 8 of these in the next couple months, this is probably going to be it for Castlevania. Unless I have like other random challenge modes, like maybe I could do Circle of the Moon some other time. Maybe not in like October, but like more of a summertime, because that's always been a summertime game for me. We can do the other 6 or 7 modes that are in that game because it's nuts. Symphony of the Night, you can always do some fun builds and challenge modes, I think. I can look up a few more things for that. I can try and dig up. There's a couple games I don't have the collections for. The big one is the Haunted Castle, or no, Haunted House, which was like the first 16-bit, genuine 16-bit Castlevania game, which I think 4 is even based a little bit on, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's, the PlayStation 1 Chronicles? I don't know. It was a Japanese game on like the PC Engine CD, like Rondo of Blood, but we never got it, but except we did much later on as a port to the PlayStation on like a disc or something else. And it was weird, but it was another 16-bit game that we never got. I've also got the Game Boy games on here, the actual Game Boy games, not the GBA games, but those aren't very interesting. Kid Dracula's here too, but it's more like a whimsy kind of fun game. I don't have a whole lot of terrible interest in those, or the 8-bit original games. Though I do want to try something. I've got... So the original Castlevania is on here, that was on the NES, but there's also the Japanese version of that, and I'm not sure if that is that game or if that's Vampire Killer from the MSX, which is a completely different game. It plays completely different. It functions differently. It's more closer to Castlevania 3 in complexity. But I don't know. I haven't been feeling 8-bit NES games yet, so I haven't really felt the need to go back to those. And the Game Boy games are just kind of very basic Game Boy platformers. There really isn't much substance there. Um, so yeah, I think that covers everything. Uh, if I forgot something, uh, we'll kind of keep talking about it later, but it's been 15 minutes already. Let's go ahead and play the game. Oh, Jesus. So if I'm not mistaken, this is a remake of the first Castlevania game, or something close to that. I forgot you could swipe arrow. Oh yeah, you have directional swinging. That's very nice. Oh, and you can hold. I forgot about that. Ooh, those are fun. Those are really nice things to have when you go through Rondo Blood and you can't do that. I completely forgot you could do this. Oh, Jesus, I just missed something good. That sucks. Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot about Dracula X. Wait, no, I already talked about it. I'm sorry. We already covered that. Never mind. I'm in an imbecile. But Dracula X, I'm actually probably, I think, the most excited for. Because it is the SNES equivalent of Rondo. It's about the only thing we got that kind of came close to Rondo Blood. But it's not a direct port. It's actually like a game with its own kind of feel and personality. Oh shit, there's a meat over there. Can I get back up? No, I can't. God damn it. Or there may have been meat, I don't know. I guess we could also talk about this year since I haven't really mentioned anything yet, but we actually just turned over 100 subscribers on the channel, which is a really big achievement. Like, I think I had like maybe 30 around this time last year. So we've more than doubled the amount of people who are watching, and a lot of that is due to Star Beasts. We just finished the playthrough like last week. Actually, not even last week. On what day is it? Thursday of Star Beasts. And there's been a lot fuck. There's been a lot of feedback and response and questions about that. People really seem to enjoy those videos, so I'm very happy about that. That being said, though, that golden goose is probably gone at this point. It's just a crevice I can shove myself into. There's no meat in there. I can kind of expect the channel kind of even out after this, I'm sure. I think I just got really lucky with finding something people really vibed with and were interested in. So here's that. I don't know, but I appreciate everyone who has recently joined for expressing that interest in the weird and dumb shit I do. What's the... There's the button. It's a shoulder button. And I hope that you continue to enjoy it and continue to watch, and I don't know. Provide feedback is the biggest thing. Like, I don't even care if you do the like, comment, and subscribe bullshit, but like, if you have an idea or a criticism or a critique with something I could be doing that you think is better, you know, just let me know. I'm always open to that shit. Oh, you can just do the chain wiggle for that. The chain wiggle is so nice. Come on, you fucker. This guy's the biggest. Oh! I thought he was just a hand. I didn't realize he was a knight. Hey. There's some meat in there. Oh. Yeah, this game gets really fucked. Really quick. Like, the first level's fine. I think the first couple levels are okay, but then it just, like, pulls the rug out. I do have to say, though, I'm going to cover Shin Pokemon next. I think that's what it's called. Because I'm actually in a Discord with Jojo Bear, the dev of that one. And it looks really cool. And I am very excited to check it out. I don't think it's going to be quite as comprehensive a hack. It may be. I have honestly no idea. I just kind of watched a trailer of the showcase of various features. I don't know if he did a full Hackmon roster, like... oh, fuck. Oh, God, it's an Oon. The bush killed me. I don't know if it's a full Hackmon roster, like Starbeast was, or it was like... what's gonna happen, but we'll see. So that's definitely one I'm gonna add. I'm probably gonna throw that one in with the New Year's or the Christmas Eve ROM hack showcase. I'm gonna make that an annual event, I think. It was a lot of fun last year. I need to actually pencil some fucking time in. Oh my god, little skitters. Are you? Are those unicorn heads? Is that what those were? Horse heads? Just disembodied horse heads crawling around the ground. That's weird. I don't know, man. Fuck, what was I saying? I want to play that. I want the damn Link's Awakening hack I had that I showed off and never got back around. Yeah, those are little horse heads. That's weird. I need to play that one. But it took me 9 goddamn months. I see that shit right there. It took me 9 months to finish up Star Beasts. So I'm not very good at finishing things. I was honestly kind of surprised I managed to finish it out when I did. Whoa. Yeah, get used to these guys. Not just the Medusa head, these flipping floor tiles. We're gonna have to deal with those real soon. They're gonna be so much fun. I'll take the knife. Yeah, like this fucker. What the game refuses to tell you is that Simon here has just the slightest input delay. Oh shit. Hoo. It has the slightest input delay where if you don't immediately hit the button, what am I trying to say here? Hold on. The fucking map got me. We're gonna save. Because I am not doing that shit again. Okay, brain function, please. Basically what I'm saying is, you'll think you'll be fine, but you're not. So you need to, like, immediately put the next input in. Get off. Or you're gonna get skunked and fall to your death. Because this is an original Castlevania where all the floor pits mean death. Music's pretty nice in here. Look at all them. Look at that. Is there more? No, there's not more. Having kind of that issue where I'm trying to figure out what is and is not part of the foreground. Like what is a platform and what is not a platform. Help. Help. Police. This is another one. Bird. point we start whipping everything and hoping that there's a fucking chicken in something. Yeah, we don't want that. He's a meaty fucker, I'll give him that. Like, this is one of those games where inertia got killed by a frog. That's actually not the first time that's happened to me in a Castlevania game. You do not fuck around with the frogs in these. He's got a lot of inertia when he jumps. You can't change his direction in the air very well. Like, at best you can do is slow him down. I can't whip down, right? Ooh, yeah, ooh, that's a good move. He's trying to get me. He can't get me though. Now if I go this way. Not afraid of you, frog. Not afraid of you. Okay, that's another one. So wall chicken's the third one up. Motherfucker. Getting bodied by a bony. Okay, what is the platform there? Is it the bridge or is it the piece of stone? Ooh. Stone. Fucking bird, I lost my fucking cross. And all my health. Yeah, these birds. Their stupid hitbox. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. I forgot to say I took off work today. Because I was gonna try and take off work yesterday, but that really didn't pan out at all, so I decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna take today off, and I did. And, yeah. I'm now here. Playing Castlevania, so I feel a lot more rested than I normally am on a Sunday night. Had a nice relaxing day, did a few chores, so don't feel quite as fatigued as I normally am. So we should be able to get some progress in. I'm really sure how long of a game this is. Of course I missed the damn bird. Hey, I forgot it's Medusa. Get off me. Give me those back. What the hell am I doing? Touch the red cone. You should never touch the traffic cones, kids. Like, I didn't have to touch that, I just had to walk forward. This is where I start hiding shit. Places you think you can't reach. There is an upward path there. I wonder if I can't get up there. Oh, that's weird. I think I can get used to that. I don't know. I guess we really should have fucked with this beforehand, didn't you? Surely the scan lines will make it better. The scan lines made me forget how to play the game. Jesus. Now it just feels darker and harder to see. Could you imagine a CRT that's like 50 inches? I think that's probably going to be the one. And then we can put something behind it. Yeah. least then it's not squished. I don't know what the scale lines though. That's... How dare you? Oof. Look at that. Favorite spot. Okay. I think I killed some. Cool. I don't quite remember if the whip power-ups were still a thing in Rondo. I'll have to see when I go back through and play it again. Here I feel like it's a novel idea to have power-ups for your whip throughout the level, but at this point I'm beginning to feel like I don't know, passed over, I guess. An inconvenience. So they just give you one at the beginning of the level and like immediately get you up to 3. Sorry. God damn. I am not good at this. Oh yeah, so that order may change, by the way. And if it does, I'll put it out on Twitter. Um, and that's mostly kind of like it's gonna come down to Dracula X, because I believe that game is far harder than it needs to be, and I think it's harder than even Rondo of Blood. So we're kind of warming up, basically, because I haven't played like a genuine Castlevania game since last year. And this one's not easy by any means, but at least starts you pretty easy. Let's see what I mean with the next fucking level. But if Dracula X is really the hardest, I might put Rondo of Blood before that again. Because if anything's going to get me in a proper Castlevania mindset, it's going to be Rondo of Blood. That game is a gift to all of creation. Can't wait to smash my controller over it. In pure blind rage. Does that look like Goatsy in the background? I see a butthole amongst the rock. This is a really nice level. It feels nice and relaxing. Again, nothing like the prison, which is just gonna be hell on earth. I definitely don't expect to beat this tonight. But these old 16-bit games, they aren't very huge. They don't have really branching paths like Rondo did. There's nothing really to explore. It's mostly just learning the skills you need to get through the levels. And finding power-ups, conserving hearts, knowing when you can and can't use hearts, and waste them willingly. That kind of stuff. More muscle memory than strategy. So they shouldn't take terribly long. Oh god. Does the water start rising here? Is that what the gimmick is? I don't remember. Maybe it's just these platforms. I remember this part. I remember doing this part quite a bit. I don't remember why, though. Oh, I remember why. Now it's this shit. Yeah, it's that right there. There's the reason. We found it. Those fuckers. It's kind of nice there's no bats in this area. Bats just make this a miserable night time. Again, there's just a little bit of some kind of delay with Simon and how he moves. You really just gotta get a feel for it more than anything. This better not be... Okay, good. That looked like a bridge that would collapse if I stayed on it too long. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You just have to let go. You can't press a direction after he's done swinging. Not like that, mind you. I let go of the button when I shouldn't have, but you know what I mean. For those playing along at home, I'm not actually sure if I can bring this up. I don't think I can. Not from here anyway. I've currently got my PlayStation, because it's got 4 face buttons, right? I've got it set up so it kind of feels under my thumb like the GBA was set up. So the A is lower than B. I think that's how it was. Because you can just kind of have the knuckle of your thumb on A, and then your thumb actually pressing B. And that's kind of what my muscle memory has like been programmed for. Yeah, I remember everything now. I understand. I think it was Metroid Fusion and Circle of the Moon that those two, and then Super Mario Land 3, or Super Wario Land 3, not Super Mario Land. Super Mario Land also kind of did that, but 1 and 2, I guess, economy of your thumb. Of course, nothing I'm saying actually makes sense without context. Like, thanks. Thank you, little fuzzball. That almost killed me. I don't like this one. Yeah, you have to trust Simon that he will, when you let go, he will land the way you want him to land, because it is not logical. I'll say that. If that makes any sense. Like, you kind of have to give him like a couple inches like that. Like, I didn't touch anything there directionally. I just let go. Oh, this is my last life too, so if I die I have to do this whole thing again. That's fun. Oh, here's the bats. I was wondering when they show up. Yeah, that's not worth it. I don't think that's worth it at all. Whatever's over there is not worth it. Especially when we got to the next part. Oh, baby, that bass. I forgot about this. Ooh. Oh. Great. Oh, shit. Oh, God, the eyeball. Oh, I remember this is like one of my favorite areas right here. What is this song? I need this on my fucking playlist. I need this while I'm mowing outside. I just lose a boomerang? Oh, I barely use this shit anyway. I really should. Oh god. Like, he's gonna scare you sometimes. Thanks. Did I get a life back? Where? Yeah, fuck these guys. Oh my god. Oh, I'm moving forward. Yeah, there's a boomerang. Fucker. I'm a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's all the way back to the beginning. This is a ball buster. Holy shit, man. What's wrong with me? Been thinking a lot about the death guard lately in 40k. I've always kind of dug them as a Chaos Marine faction. But there's some kind of allure with 10th and how weak they were generally. Like, gave me some gave me some underdog vibes. And I guess they got a patch, or not a patch. They got like a... Oh. Shit. They got a, what's that word called? Not a nerf, a buff, I guess. They got a buff to their point costs and shit. And then they redid the core strategy where you can now pick what your contaminant field does. And the ironic thing about it is, like, the thing I really like them no one uses, which is the Plague Marines themselves. Like, it seems like to me, fuck these bats. If you want an army of just your dudes and you can pick what each individual dude is doing and what he has, like, that's Plague Guard's your man, you know? Like, you can literally take every Plague Guard in your unit and give them a unique weapon of some kind. Whether it's like, because you can have like up to 2 bubonic weapons and a heavy weapon and one guy can get a special weapon, and your fucking aspiring champion can get one of each of a special weapon and a heavy weapon of some kind, or a different melee weapon. The consensus seems to be that they're too weak, though. But I'm gonna refute that, just based on how many, the sheer quantity of fucking co-leaders you can have in them. You're basically kind of stuck. If you want to give them a rhino, you're kind of stuck. Man, the fucking cave wall is right here, too. You're stuck taking 8, either 7 or 8. Honestly, 7's fine. Because even though you want 10, because that'll give you an extra plague spewer, heavy weapon, or bile launcher, it's you can only really get 8 into a rhino with 2 leaders that are going along with them, unless... Well, no, I don't think you can separate them if they're being led in a unit. So it's either that or a Land Raider, I guess, but fuck, man. By that point, you almost don't need the fucking Plague Marines. You got a Land Raider coming with you. I'm just kind of really trying to parse out... Shit, I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to parse out really where the Plague Marines themselves stand out, if at all. And it seems like it's either close combat or very close ranged combat, 12 inches and under. Because what I came up with is you can have your choice of 3 dudes. You can have your Tallyman, who will give you a +1 on the hit roll, which is nice. You can have your Chaos Lord, your Nurgle Chaos Lord, which will allow you to reroll 1s on hits, which is also good. And then you've got your, I think it's the Purifier, who will give everything that didn't already have lethal weapons lethal hits, give them lethal hits, and then fuck me, that stupid jump every time. It'll make lethal hits occur on a 5-up instead of a 6. Fuck. Which is really good. So you could potentially, if you have 10 Marines with bolt guns, you swap 2 of them out for bile launchers, because they're just a direct upgrade. They have 2 attacks, lethal hits, same range, strength 6, and then -1 AP and 2 damage, which is really good. And then you can give your champion a plasma gun, and you can give one guy another plasma gun. And that's 2 strength 8. If you really need them. I think it's strength 8 -3, 2 damage, if I'm not mistaken. They really do kind of lack in, serious hardware department, though. -8 is the best strength they have, or 8 strength is the best they have. So you're not gonna, or you take the melted gun, which, you have to be fucking right up the ass anyway, just to fire. You basically have to be in engagement range, which seems counterproductive to me. Let me make this jump here. So why am I getting that? What the fuck am I taking that risk for? Um, actually need to concentrate for a second here, not just ramble on. Um, I'll keep it the knife. Yeah, it's only one heart to use. I just made back my investment. The plague sir. Oh fuck! This again. Hold on. What the fuck, Simon? Why did we suddenly stretch it to 8 feet? Yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, most armies want to have like a general mix of anti-infantry and anti-armor. Because you just never know what the enemy's going to bring, or where they're going to deploy, or how, or what your secondary objectives are going to be. So you always want to have something that has a lot of attacks and something else that has a lot of AP and damage. Those lethal hits on a lot of stuff really helps to mitigate just how low some of the strength is. Like, you don't really need a strength 12 weapon if your Melta gun has lethal hits along with Melta, which I forget what exactly that does. It's like something at half range, you get lethal something on whatever the fucking... Hold on, what the fuck is Melta do again? It's fucking weird. I don't know why they changed the vernacular when it worked fine. Okay, weapons with Melta X on their profile known as Melta weapons. Each time attack makes such weapon target unit with half weapons range, that damage is increased by the amount. Okay, so it's just extra damage. So the D6 on a Melta goes to D6 plus 2, which means like you could either have 1 to 6 damage or 2 to 8. Which you get in one BS3 strength 9. So I would say, like, honestly, if you really want your Melta gun to be most effective, you want it to skip strength entirely, because fucking... Let's go back to the Space Marines and just look at what they've got. Armor. So ballisticness is 10. So that would be a 4 up, or is it a 5 up? God, I wish I could remember any of these rules. 1 second, please. Kind of having a hard time even remembering what I was trying to look up again. Was I looking up lethal hits? No, I was looking up the toughness. Okay, here we go. Strength is less and toughness is 5 up. So even just with like a thing that has 10 toughness, that that would be a 5 up if you didn't have a lethal hit. So like I think the best bet would be a purifier. I want to say the Plague Lord. See, I just don't know. I'm gonna have to roll some dice and simulate this. Because it's either Tallyman can give you +1 on his hits, or so you're more likely to hit, or if you get a 1, you can just re-roll it and have a second shot. So I don't know. I don't exactly know what the stats are for that. Brutalist Dreadnought's 10. Let's look for a vehicle. A Gladiator Lancer's 10. Why do they not make it just 10? See, that's the thing I don't fucking get. Okay, an Impulsor's 9, so we could get a 4-up hit on a Impulsor, but I think the point's made here. Land Raider's 12. Yeah, good fucking luck with that. Land Speeders no longer exist, so we don't need to worry about them. Predator is 10. Okay, so, like, at best, you're gonna get a 4 or 5. Repulsor, 12? Are you kidding me? Why is a Repulsor so big? Why has it got the toughness of a Land Raider? What the fuck? A Rhino's 9. So if you're dealing like a Stalker's 11, what the fuck? I haven't really had a chance to look at the enhancements either. I forget what those are. Let's go back and look at those really fast. Then I'll get back to playing, I promise. I'm just trying to keep myself awake right now. No, not that. Here we go, enhancements. 3 inches to the aura. Containment range. To add 1 to the strength and attack characteristics to the bearer's main weapon. That doesn't really help the melt a gun. Subtract 2 from charge rolls. Actually sounds kind of good. Okay. Anyway, my point here being, you kind of want to like lean into the lethal hits anyway, because these guys just generally, fuck me, they generally lack any real high strength weapons that can actually punch through a lot of armor. And I don't even think they've got anything. Maybe the Hellbrute's got a last cannon that can maybe has enough strength to get a 4-up or a 3-up. But that's pushing it. I'm gonna have to start this fucking level over again. So I think the big problem right now, beyond the whole, like, they've lost the durability they used to have deal shtick, is, They seem to work best. Oh god, stay away from me. You little shits. Fuckers! I want to test something here. Okay, good. It does save. They seem to be oriented for melee, because they've got a whole bunch of options, and their options are pretty fucking good for melee. They've got bubonic weapons, which will look a lot like accursed weapons. They've got heavy weapons, which are heavy weapons. Most of the characters have a pistol of some kind or something pretty close range. Like Purifier's got grenades that are pistol range, basically. The Melt-A-Gun needs to be close range. The plasma guns you take them will rapid fire within 12 inches. Which can be great if you decide to fucking just go full tilt in. That's called failing upwards right there. If you go full tilt and decides to fire them off or overheat them right there. I think the big problem is they lack mobility. One of the guys is really good about mobility that allows you to re-roll advances and charge rolls. Which is basically what they need. You could slap them in a Rhino, but honestly I think a Land Raider is a little bit more accommodating, especially if you've got 2 leaders. I'm trying to think what else. That really seems to be the big beef. It's like, it's not that they are less durable, it's just like, you wouldn't expect anything to really make it to the points they have to go to actually do decent performances, you know? Like, they don't get missile launchers, they don't get a heavy weapons team with heavy bolters and las cannons and grenade launches and all that shit. They've got like 2 different flavors of a flamethrower. And that's really where they excel at. Really the name of the game, I think, is if you've got shit AP and you're not really expecting to like allocate a whole fuck ton of wounds from like one weapon system, it might just be best to like have the 2 Plague Spewers and the Plague Belcher, where the fuck that thing is. Because at least then you have a chance to do 6... The potential's there, I say, for 6 lethal hits with each weapon. which could then translate into like 3 or 4 wounds, maybe. And I do say maybe. Like, in general, I believe my personal philosophy right now is like the last cannon approach is probably best. Like, sure, you're only getting 1 shot. As long as you have something that's allowing you to either reroll your hits or getting a bonus to your hit, as long as you're making that hit, your strength will be fine. And even if your strength sucks, if you've got lethal hits, you have like a 1 in 16 or even a 1 in like 28 chance. Not 1 in 16, a 16% chance, like a 22% chance to, I swear to God, that thing just went through me, to make a lethal hit, which skips the strength check, and you just go straight to wounds. So, I don't know, I'm gonna roll some dice tonight, or tomorrow, and kind of begin parsing this out. Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, just figure out what really is the best way to proceed. Kind of one of the problems is, like, there is like 6 different leaders you can put on a Plague Guard unit, but it's unclear which ones do the best. Like, Tallyman, right off the bat, looks like a really good one, because you get to roll dice, and you may get a fucking command point every turn. That's pretty fucking good, especially for armies that don't even get a new command point at all, you know. Or they don't get any command points, period, let alone get to roll for one. But there's also this dude that lets you re-roll advances and charges, and then there's this other guy, the surgeon, just gives you back units and wounds every turn, essentially making him work like an accursed guardsman. That is the other problem with the fucking contagion field. It never goes beyond 9 inches unless you have something that makes it. And, how the fuck am I doing that? I mean, it works, but I'm just curious how the fuck I'm doing that. You want the enemy in there, and they don't want to be in there. But the other issue there is, like, how am I doing this? Is it down? It is down. What was the point I was trying to make here with contagion fields? It seems to me like maybe the best bet would be to have like multiple units of 10, so that you can have like one guy is in charge of expanding out the contagion field for a turn, which would have the icon bearer. That's his job. Tallyman would obviously just be rolling dice every turn, so he'd get a command point back, so he would be in the back, hiding behind something, so maybe he wouldn't be attached to a unit, but that +1's really nice. Oh, back in the base land of chaos. My home. This place looks pretty fucking comfy, I'm not gonna lie. I'd live here. Can I skip that? That would be hilarious if I could. Damn. If I die again, I'll have to try that. God fucking dick ass. I swear to God I'm actually hitting the button, but it's just not registering sometimes. I honestly think one of the worst mistakes they made with Castlevania was getting rid of the staircase. Um, because the substitute are these like thin platforms you have to jump on to get up anywhere. And like, I fucking missed it. Fuck. Like they had to just substitute the idea that you can have a staircase in your game when, you know, it works just fine to me. We ain't doing good, sports fans. Oh, fucked, almost fucked it up. I did it. So I think after like this game over, I think we're done. I think we're good. So I was kicking my ass and I'm just getting too tired. I was hoping for at least twice as much time, but you know what? It's just not happening. My eyeball hurts. There. Let's just enjoy the cool fucking bass. That background almost makes it look like it's a fucking, like, they chose the exact same shade, that's transparency, layer in, I think it's Gmod or whatever, source code, uses for transparency, so it almost looks like a fucking graphical error. It's kind of funny, because this game predates all that shit by a bit. What was that? Did I get a life back? Oh, I did get a life back. That's lucky. Oh, I got a life back. Eyeball, stop shitting on me. Fucking fuckers, motherfucker. Goddamn oon. I think I've said it before, and this is still a pretty hot take as far as I know, but I find far more engagement in the original Castlevania games than Symphony of the Night or any of the Retroidvanias after them. Like, sure, you have a whole, basically one fucking level to explore at a time, but you're very often almost always unengaged from it, you know? Like here, I have to fight the dragon. I have to fight a Skelly Man. I can't get around him. I could potentially, but he would just turn around and keep shooting fireballs at me from the other direction. I have to be conservative with my hearts, because so I've only picked up 13 of them. This oon has to go, you know? Like, there's like, I'm actively thinking as we go. Fuck. Thank God for that. Thank God for the little jiggle jangle. I was gonna make it otherwise. Get me out of here, please. For the love of fuck. Give me the fucking club, man, motherfucker. I want Mr. Skellybone to leave. I'm going back up. I'm not going the fucking swingy way. So I'm not doing it. You cannot. Fuck. I have to do it. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's really hard to tell if those are crumbling. Nope, don't go back that way. It's only death that way. Get off the screen. Well, fuck you too, man. Just don't give me anything. I cannot reach this motherfucker. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Let go. Take me back. Take me home. Country roads. Get out of here, you sneaky shitcock. Alright, fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck the birds. Oh my god, the birds. Oh my god, the birds. Holy shit, the birds. How did I ever make it through this level last time? Jesus Christ, this is a nightmare. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done. Okay, I'm gonna save just for brevity and I think the time, I guess. I don't know otherwise. Okay, so that's it. I don't remember if I actually finished a coherent thought about the Death Guard, but you know. I still think they're a really cool unit. I think they're a cool army. I love the fact that you can just attach 2 of any dude to the Plague Marines and change it like, entirely how they function. I just don't get in general why, like, the Nurgle Marines have a very specific unit, like the Blight Hauler or the Blight Drones, because they use diseased shit. Okay, that makes sense. But why don't they have, like, I don't know what I'm thinking here. I'm trying to think of something. I know they have something that, or the Chaos Marines have something they know. Fuck. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon. Good night, guys. We'll continue this tomorrow when I've had a little bit more rest. Spooky season.